That's talking about no the gravitational force, no. Dahil lang yun, guys, no. So again, no, Newton's law of gravitation. Now another factor that we can also consider is this factor called distance, no. So what does distance do, no, to the force of gravity, no, to the gravitational force, no. So the gravitational force, if the objects that you are considering now, let's say they have the same masses, but what we vary now is their distance, no. So if we move them further apart, then in the next condition number 2, there would be less gravitational attraction here than the one above, no. So it means that if the objects are closer together, then they have no a greater tendency to attract each other, no. Um, so the bigger the body, then the stronger is the force of attraction. The closer they are, no, then it also directly affects, no, it's greater ang force of gravity, no. Now you'll notice nga there's a certain height, no, when we go up, no, like say when we fly inside a plane, no, pagsaka sa eroplano, it will come to a point kung layo na kita sa ground, if you're far from the ground, that the gravity there would become less, no. They even simulate a condition of weightlessness or a condition where there's no gravity, no, when they move the object up the ground, no. So the farther you are from the earth, then probably the lesser is the effect of gravity, no. Okay, so again, two factors, no. So mass is directly proportional. The closer or the larger is the mass, then the greater the force of attraction, no. The farther naman, no, if we think of distance, then uh, the lesser is the force of gravity. So greater distance means lesser F, no. Now, if we will try to make an equation out of that, we will see that F is directly proportional to the product of the two masses, no. So if the mass of object 1, if you multiply it with the mass of object 2, if their mass is quite considerably large, then you have a greater value of F, no? However, for distance, it is inversely proportional, no, to the force, no? So the distance is the square of the distance, no, is inversely proportional to the square of the value of the force of gravity, no? Now, in an equation, no, if you will have an equation, so G there is a constant, guys. And then you multiply M1 times M2 divided by S squared, no? That's how we get the force of gravitation, no? Now, this value G is a constant, no? And here's the statement for the law of gravitation, Newton's law of gravitation, no? Now, for our free-falling body, we've covered this one already, no? But in recap, no, we consider G there to be a constant value. It's either 9.8 meters per second square or it's 32 feet per second square, no? And in our case, we consider them both to be negative because they are always directed to the ground, no? They are going downward, no? By virtue of their direction, you can assign them to be negative, no? Now, all we did now is we use the equation of our rectilinear motion and change our acceleration there to G. From A, no, we change it to G. And our distance S nga horizontal, we change it to H, which is equals to height, no? So if we have here an object that is being dropped, no? So it is always starting from rest. Therefore, its initial velocity will be 0, no? After the first second, again, the object will increase its speed by around 9.8 meters, 9.8 meters, no? So its acceleration would then be 9.8 meters per second square, no? So if we subtract the two values, in the next instance, it's going to be 19.6, and in the third instance, it will be 29.4. Okay, so that's it. No? So the factor there is due to gravity. No? Factors affecting gravitational acceleration, one is latitude. No? So the vertical distance of the object from the ground. No? So the distance north or south of the equator, no, expressed in degrees, so has some kind of an effect on the gravitational force. No? So G is greater, not towards the poles. No? So at the equator, there's less gravitational force. No? Now attraction is less. So in terms of the latitude, no? The altitude is the height of the object from the sea level. No? And we realize that the farther you go up, no, then the no, the greater is the, or the lesser, no, the lesser is the force of gravity. Nature of the subsurface material. No? So water, 3/4, land is 1/4. So rocks are more massive and more compact, no? Then there would be greater pull of gravity on the solid part of the earth, no? Sa mga rocky areas. Well, perhaps no, on water, there would be no lesser force of attraction, no, or force of gravity. No? So again, no, the kind of surface also affects the amount of acceleration due to gravity. So the value, no, of the pull of gravity varies from place to place. No? Now our equations for free falling body, no, where the objects, no, where the object is being dropped merely, we can merely have Vf equals gt. No? So our initial velocity here was removed. No? And likewise, there is a kadwa. No? So if you recall this, no, this is basically the equation that you use when you solve your lab experiment. No? So this is where we base our lab experiment. No? So if you'll try to think of G here, G can be solved by doubling S, no? 2 times S or 2 times height, no? Then divide it by T square. So you'll get the value of the acceleration due to gravity. But you can change the value, the letter S here to H, no? Or Y. No? H for height when we consider S to be, no, again, our horizontal distance. So you can change S there anyway. No? Okay, then related equations. No? So rectilinear motions. No? All that we did here is change A to G. And no, in our previous illustration, we change S to our no, H, no, value. No? So we can always no, substitute the value. So if we let the object fall down, then this is the value that we'll be having, no? Since V sub I will eventually become 0. No? But when we throw the object downward, since there's a V sub I value, then you will include that in your equation. No? So V sub I not being 0, so you will simply include it in your equation. However, you are going to give a sign to the value of V sub I. No? Now, if we throw the object upward, then the value G, no? So you can always make this positive anyway, no? So you can just keep this positive, guys, no? V sub I plus V sub IT, no? Plus GT square or V sub I plus GT, except that you can always assign the value of G to be negative, no? Okay, let's have this example, no? An object falls from rest from a 600-foot GMA tower. No? So maybe now this is the radio or the station, no? The TV station GMA. They have around a tower that is 600 foot. No? Now, what is the velocity of the object in 5 seconds, no? Or after 5 seconds? No? What distance in meters does it travel after this time? what distance does it travel, you know, during the 5th second. No? So you'll realize that if you divide this into every second, no? So for the first second, how far? Next second, how far? Now, ang question niya ni sa letter C is just looking for the value on the 5th second only. No? So maybe you can subtract the time, no, for the first 4 seconds, no? And then you subtract it from the 5-second value, then you'll get only the distance traveled only during the 5th second. No? But let's try answering the problem. No? So let's say we try answering this problem. No? So let's, again, now let's look at the given value. No? We always think of the given. No? What will be our given? So the first value there, since this object was merely dropped, our v sub I is 0. What are other given values here?
Height.
We know that there's time, but there's height here, 100. No? Another known value there is height. So let's just call it as h, no? 600. What's the direction of our object, guys? Since it's
Downward.
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 If it falls down, you can make it 600, no? Now, what is the other known value here with that is not even mentioned? We know
Acceleration, sir. Gravity.
the value of gravity, no? Which we can write as 32. Nga ito kayo na value dito, 32.17. Let's just use 32, negative 32. Then now we have time. No? The time t is equal to 5 seconds. No? 5 seconds could not be assigned either as positive or negative. So what are we going to find? No? Find letter A. What are we looking for letter A? BF, no?
Velocity, sir.
We are looking for V sub F after 5 seconds, no? Let's not put it in the given inyo. Kakasunta lang ni gali ang ining value ha. Can we remove this one, no? Please do not include this as given, no? Because maybe in another problem it's a different situation. So our other given value here is time equals 5. So how do you solve this? No? Solution. So V sub F is 0, no? V sub I plus what? 2 GH, no? Di na rin ang 2 di na nga value halin gani This is gravity, then ang height natin is 600, no? 2GH. Now, ang ini nga value, if you recall this, no, this should be squared, no? Gina-square tan no? It's actually BF square equals V sub I square, no? Plus 2G times H, no? So therefore, we will eventually, if we'll solve for V sub F here, then we'll get the square root value, no? So a square root, guys, is either plus or minus, di ba? But what will we choose since this is going down? We'll choose a negative answer, no? So that's 2 times negative 32 times 600, no? Negative 600. You'll notice that inside the square root value, it's positive, no? So therefore, we will not really worry sa value. And we will just assign the negative outside of the square root sign, no? Kung mag-negative na karon sa sulod, hindi ta na makuha ang square root niya, no? So can you give me the value, please, for this one? How many feet per second ni karon? Jeffrey, pila na? Negative what?
At the end, sir.
Araw, 2 times negative 32 times negative 600. Square root.
Dan, ano, sir, yung square?
Ha?
Dan, ano, sir, yung square root?
Yung anay kag square root. Butangan na yung negative.
Ano, sir? Ang nagwa di sa negative 195.96.
Na square root na.
Ah,
1 pila.
for sure, sir.
Again,
Negative.
piliwat.
Negative 195.96, sir.
Point pila.
95, sir. 195.
0.96.
0.96. Okay, feet per second. Na? So that's feet per second. Okay, so that's the first item. Letter B. Now, what about letter B? No? How do we answer letter B? No? Letter B is distance in meters. In meters, no? What distance in meters does it travel after this time? No? I don't know. Ang first question, tagali, no? Hindi siya gali, ang final velocity, tagali, wala tayo nalabot sa ground. Ang ining 195 na labot, yun yung gali ang ground. It's a wrong...
Dapat, sir, after 5 seconds lang, sir.
Yeah. So, after 5 seconds, wala pa na siya kalabot base sa ground, no? That's the assumption. Sorry, that should not be the answer, no? Our formula, no, after 5 seconds should be like this. It's V sub F, no? VI plus GT na gali aton formula kay may time. No? So this is 0. Then we add, no? Negative 32 times 5, no? Amula ni gali aton formula. And that is equivalent to how much? That's
Negative
160.
160.
Amo niya kaliatan sa bat dapat. So kindly disregard the first solution. So this one, no, although this is not wrong, but this is the speed now with which the object strikes the ground. No? So you'll notice that after 5 seconds, it's negative 160, but once it reaches the ground, it becomes even more faster. No? Now, what about letter B? No? What about letter B? Is it time already? 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, anyway, we will
Yes,
just discuss
sir.
this next meeting. No? Please remind me that we ended.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so see you guys. No?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.